sure we have our first game ready, and then we can start.
Well, it's too late for that because we're already on the air. So, my
Okay.
name is Winners, and with me is Twidno. It is Saturday, it is 7 p.m. Dubai time, and it is time for the SC2 MENA Cup number 16.
That's right. We've already
How
reached 16 cups already, winners. Time really flew by. I still remember us planning out our first cup, our second cup, and doing all this casting. And
mm-hmm.
I guess we came a long way. And yeah, I'm so excited. As last week, unfortunately, we were not able to cast the cup, so it's good to be back,
Thank you.
and it's good to see some new faces here on the brackets.
That
Unfortunately, we are missing some of our favorites and some of the people who were usually always there. There, such as Dan and Bullet, who I don't
mm-hmm.
think have missed a cup previously.
Nope, that is correct.
So unfortunately, we did miss out on a few players, but we got a few new ones. So kind of evens out. And have we decided on our first game for today?
Yes, I have. I am the man in charge, and I am choosing who I like to have. And we're going to start with a couple of new faces. We're going to start with Salmon versus Dark Illusion. If I'm not
Okay.
mistaken, the
Are
brackets
both
are.
players present?
Yes,
Yes.
they are.
Okay.
So I'm just going to double check the brackets real quick. Yes, Salmon versus Dark Illusion. Two new faces, two newcomers, and that's always great to have. And well, we have 130 34 viewers on stream. Mashallah, that's beautiful, guys. So we're all ready to go here. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be playing. Well, no one wants to see that anyhow. But we're gonna give our newcomers a new chance, and 160 viewers. I'm actually freaking out, but it's all good. So let's get this first game started.
All right, winners. Just make sure you have us on ref status before we start.
Oh, see, what would I
Okay.
do without my wingman? Dark Illusion, though, he is still pending for some reason.
Yeah,
200 viewers.
he
Good
might
God.
be away for a while. We'll just wait
Mm-hmm.
a few more minutes. If not, then we will have to move on to another game. How familiar do you think players are with this coral compound map? I mean,
Well,
it's new to the map pool, so
correct. It is
it is I think one of the new ladder maps. So some of the players will have landed on it somehow in the ladder. But again, I do not think everyone's going to be as comfortable as with one of the older maps. So it'll
correct.
be interesting to see some new strategies and what some of the other players can do.
Well, it's
Um,
been on there for quite some time. People saying it is a Protoss favorite map. Well, again,
right.
me as a Terran, I've liked it so far. No real complaints. I'm not sure with the stats and the breakdown and how everything goes, but I like the map. I mean, it's not one of my favorites. Not like my Zelnager Caverns, for example, but it's not like my Tal'Darim Altar. I don't hate it.
I think it's actually the map which was put in to replace Sazanlaya Caverns.
Mm-hmm.
Um, as you can probably see, having it's two-player map and both of them with similar kind of setup, similar spawn positions and all that. So I think it was, Zelnaga Caverns was one of the older maps, and towards the end, a lot of people were complaining about it being not not a map that should be in the map pool, as it does favor some races over the others. I won't get into that, but this is definitely the replacement, and I think it's a pretty good one so far.
Yeah, I do agree, but it seems to me that we've lost one of our players here. He kind of disappeared. Maybe he did lag out, so we are gonna give him a couple of minutes here. He was online, so I'm not gonna um, take any action as of yet. I talked to him earlier. He's a newcomer, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But yes, again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Winters. With me is Twidno, and we cast the SC2 MENA Cup here live from Dubai. We are based here in this wonderful city, in this wonderful country, and we try to promote esports. That's what we
That's
do.
right, winners. And in case any of our viewers are wondering, MENA stands for Middle East and North Africa. And anyone who is residing in any of those countries is more than welcome to join our Facebook page and hopefully participate in our tournaments, as they are a great way to meet a lot of fellow gamers in the region, as well as fine tune your skills and have a good time.
Yeah, that is absolutely right. You can find us on Facebook. That's SC2 Mina. Very simple. Just look for it and like us. We have a wonderful new logo and we're trying to get things started. And I will talk about something beautiful here as we are waiting for for our
Dark
opponent,
Illusion, I think.
Dark Illusion. That is correct. We have a tournament which is going to take place in roughly 2 weeks in Abu Dhabi, that is the capital of the UAE, at a new place called Last Resort. And we, Twidnu and myself, Winters, we had the honor of meeting up with the owner of the net cafe of the place yesterday, and he gave us a free hand of organizing the event there. The beautiful thing is, you don't need to actually go there physically. If you do reside in the UAE, we're going to work out a little deal, but you can participate online as well if you do not reside in the UAE. So it'll probably be on a weekend, on a Friday, I think. Sometime during the evening. We need to get the details worked out, but yes, it is happening. And because StarCraft 2 players, we're kind of starved for events and tournaments over here because not many people play. We don't really have the big scene going. So thankfully, thanks to him and us convincing him to give us, a bit of cash and his support, he is giving us all the tools that we need to put this together. So big congrats to him and to us. If you do live here and if you do live in the capital, check out his place. It's Last Resort. You can find the directions on the Facebook page too.
Sorry to interrupt you, winners, but
He's
our
back.
player is back, so
My bad.
you can shoot off that invite just to get things started.
Hmm. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I'll be with Twidno. We'll be organizing it, and we'll let you know as soon as everything is in place. And unfortunately, our 250 viewers have dropped down to 17. Oh well. Are we ready?
Well, I'm ready. Okay, winners, we're starting this off with a mirror match, a PvP. I mean, I generally don't enjoy mirror matches very much, but PvP is definitely my favorite to watch. Although I did start to like ZVZ thanks to um, a lot of ZVZ action going on in some of the previous tournaments. So I'm kind of not. I'm not very sure exactly of how I feel about mirror matches. Not as bad as before, but I'm not as excited for them as I am for the other matchups. In any case, we do have the countdown starting now. It is a PvP. Two new players here to the StarCraft 2 MENA Cup. Salmon versus Dark Illusion. And the map is Coral Compound, which, as we mentioned earlier, is a new map to the ladder map cycle.
That
And
is.
winners, we're finally back to the MENA Cup after a 2 week hiatus.
Yeah, after well a 1 week break, unfortunately I was out of town. I went on vacation for a couple of days, so please don't bash me for it. I'm trying my best here as I'm just trying to work the hotkeys here. Uh, uh, uh,
Do we know where these players are from?
no idea.
All
I
right.
guess they're from Ayer, but
Okay. Well
sorry.
played.
Thank you.
Um, yeah, we can ask them that after the game. In any case, seems like everyone is loaded up. We should be starting any second now.
Yep.
All right.
Oof. Whoa,
Ooh,
whoa, whoa,
Dark
whoa.
Illusion seems to be having some serious connection problems.
Oh dear. Okay, there we go. Well, not really. This is pretty unbearable.
This is all right. Looks like things. Okay, looks like things have settled for the time being. So let's get this started. Welcome everyone to the StarCraft 2 Weekly MENA Cup number 16. I'm Twidnu, and with me always is my good friend Winners. And on the top right corner of the map, spawning as the red Protoss, we have Dark Illusion. And on the bottom left corner, spawning as the yellow Protoss, it is Salmon.
That is absolutely right. And before we get this match started, all you viewers who have been watching in the past and have been well loyal to the stream, you see that we have Last Resort as not a new sponsor, not a new associate, but we have put their little banner up on the right hand side there instead of Gaming420 because Last Resort is the new place of StarCraft 2 in the UAE. So big shout out to him, and well, we hope to support each other as best we can here. But now let's get back to the game. What have we got so far?
So far, well, nothing much to say right now. Both players are taking their gas geysers. They're building their first gateways. Timing is just about same, and yeah, I'm really interested to see what the capabilities of both these players. As I mentioned earlier, they are both new to the MENA Cups, so it'll be interesting to see what their skill level is at. We do have Dark Illusion with the earlier scouting probe. He will go inside, see how many gas geysers are taken, have a look at what his opponent is doing, and yeah, looks like Salmon should be sending out his scout fairly soon as well. But looks like he is preferring to drop down that Cybercore first. In the meantime, we see that Dark Illusion is very oddly deciding to wall in at the ramp with two pylons and a gateway. I'm not quite sure what his line of thought is there, but he's also dropped down his cybernetic score, and everything's looking very even from here, winners.
Well, so we have two gates here from Salmon, and interestingly enough, he has had this probe up here in that little corner for the last 2-3 minutes. He at the beginning he just dropped down the pile and then went out to scout, but it's been sitting there since, so he hasn't scouted as far as I know. But yes, Dark Illusion's build seems a bit odd to me. He would need the second pylon just as early as he done, but okay, to each his own. Maybe it's something that he likes. Maybe he has maybe personal build, something we haven't seen, but let's see how it works out here.
All right, so Salmon now showing his cards here. He is building a proxy pylon in that location where the probe was, and judging from his build order, it looks like he might be looking at some early aggression. Although ideally, you'd see a third gateway being dropped down and maybe three stalkers being pushed out, as we see in a lot of PvPs. So, or maybe that pylon is just there, as for some kind of future attack. In the meantime, we do have Dark Illusion with his second gateway going up, and both players have taken both their gas geysers.
That is absolutely correct here. So two more gates. Excuse me. So we have four